Yes, guys, welcome back to SFeatleyTV, and we're here for the watch-along to 2020 Olympics women's football. We're in the quarterfinals stage of the tournament, and it's Great Britain against Australia. And I'm just going to try and find the remote, otherwise I'm going to not be impressed with myself. There you go, there it is. So, yeah, I'm going to go through the Team GB team news. Right, there you go, got it. So Ellie Roebuck in goal. Then you got Lucy Bronze, Steph Houghton, Lee Williamson. Then Demi Stokes, Kira Walsh, Caroline Weir, Rachel Daly, Kim Little, Lauren Hemp, and Ellen White. Once again, so very strong lineup. Right, sorry. Right. So far, Canada at half time, and they're beating, they're 0-0 with Brazil. USA are to play at 12. Sweden, Japan are playing at 11, and we're playing, well, technically in 3 minutes. Fucking hell, my eye. Oh my. Oh. Right. Well, it's all right. Well, that doesn't make sense. It's all right showing like the lineup like that, but show us like the formation. How are they gonna? What's the formation? It looks more like a 4-2-3-1, to be honest, by the way they're setting out. But like, show what the actual formation is. Bloody thing. King Tony, big up. I think the Aussie women are pretty good, aren't they? I'm not too sure, to be honest, but there you go. Big up, mate. Did you see the BMX final earlier? Home bits. No, I didn't. I'll have to rewatch it. Problem for the commentator if they. Yeah, I think there is. Okay, now. Right, the game kicks off. For fuck's sake. Right, change that. Yeah, not too bad. T-Ho, I hope you're well. Big up Football United to you. Saw that, mate. Gold gold from the women's final and silver from the men's. And it was, yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out then. We do quite well at the Olympics these days. I say, go on, drive forward. Done all right. You're taking their time for the build up here. I think in the heat of the moment they all do that though, isn't it? Like it's like a lot of I want to take. I think because they're so pumped. Ah, how's that a foul? Oh, it's three offside. I was going to say that's level. That's level. I don't know what you want about. Jesus. What I want to know is how good the refs are. Are they just as good here, or are they shit? It's the Premier League. We'll find out soon. Football, kind of BBC, but actually won. Well, in the heat of the moment, yeah, mate, you get to totally trust the process. Trust me, I am good as well. Right, go on. Who's going to get on the end of this? It's a good opportunity just outside the box. Ball in. Ah, get out. Win the second ball. Hit it. Ah, save, easy, I swear. Easy save. Caught it on the volley, but didn't really catch it too well. Arsenal is a swear word anyway. I know why. It's always. I know why, because like there was such a chaos like last time about being equal, about having a certain amount of players from each of the 3 nations. Pulled it. Get out. Jesus Christ, this little poor. That was poor. Got to do better with the ball there. Stop wasting it like that. Honestly. Fair play to Australia. They did put the press on that caused that. So fair play to them. Go on, ball it. Nearly got on the end of that, Australia. Come on. That's it. Play forward. Win it back easily though, for fuck's sake. Got to do better with the ball there. Stop wasting it. Move the ball quicker as well. Hey Steven, big up Stag. Hope you're well. Kind of, but I think what Steven said to I have a feeling practice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I will say this, Tiho as well, right? Red Bull, take your pill and fuck off. Right? Stop whining. Stop crying. It's done. It's finished. We won. Get over it. Start beating us on the track while we're trying to do it off the track. Just because you can't beat Lewis on track, right? Stop moaning about it, for fuck's sake. It's done. It's finished. You lost. Yeah, I know. I know you didn't, but I'm just telling Horner, man. I'm telling your team boss, Horner, man. He needs to shut his mouth. Right? Maybe he needs to realise his golden boy, Max Verstappen, isn't exactly the most cleanest driver in the world. Instead of trying to bring other people down. Sorry. I'm fed up with him. Can't stand Horner anymore. He winds me up so much. I'm good, man. I hope you are well too. Yesterday, I'm still happy. I'm still sleepy. Yeah, I'm alright now. I'm alright now. There was yeah, it would. I think also because we just played the Euros as well, and like the women football don't play any like tournament in the summer when the Olympics is on. So I think that's probably another reason why. Ah, okay. All right. Yeah. I did love the fact. No, I did love the fact when they walked past each other at night. In one of the, I think it's one of the corridors of the garage. Like, like Matt said hello to the Bottas, and then like he had to say hello to Hamilton because he went, "Right, mate." Did you see? Yeah, because like they were doing this whole interview about because of the review and everything. Have you got any evidence? Like they thought they had evidence, and the FIA just told them to go. Horner, do one, do one, right? Because if you have significant amount of evidence that they didn't have at the time of the accident, you can get the British Grand Prix stewards. It weren't the stewards at the Hungarian Grand Prix. That's a different set of stewards. But the British Grand Prix stewards, they can all meet up via a link and have a hearing to see the evidence, to see if you can launch an appeal to the FIA to get the punishment made even more severe. So add another 10 seconds on the time, which means that Hamilton would have finished third. But they sort of looked at the evidence and went, yeah, all right, leave it up. It's done. Oof, Daly. It's offside as well. What? That wasn't offside. It was miles onside. It was fucking acres onside. She was close to the fucking Great Britain and he was offside. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. It was way onside. What? She's lucky that went over. Jesus. Oh, is it post? What a hit. Walsh. And I don't mean Louis Walsh. Smacks it. It's the post. Fuck. A Botman site. A teacher. TR. Fridge. Don't worry. I'm gonna get we're gonna get our brother John on the Chicken Flag show tonight to discuss this whole all media. There we go. Steven, what's your prediction for the game? Oh, that's a good point. My prediction for the game, it would have been 2-0 GB. But that's going on the fact I have got no clue what the Australian side's like. I know what the American side's like. I know they're fucking dangerous. Netherlands aren't too bad. But that's why they're playing each other. That's why I'm quite happy with that. Spain and Canada, we could beat them. Easy. We've already beaten them. So yeah, it's but to be fair, Australia has given us a little bit of a game here. Right, we can't be like too complacent. You say it's like a 4-1-3-2, a 4-2-3-1. It's more looking like a 4-4-2. It would help if the Olympics showed the actual formation rather than just a list of what the fucking lineup is. I could look that up on Twitter, mate. They obviously don't quite understand about football and the fact you need to see the formation, the tactics. The Olympics do, and you just show it as like you're showing any other sport. They are dangerous and unpredictable. GB must underestimate their opponents. Okay. If you're free, Static, I did put the link in the chat. You're welcome to come on. You could shed light on it. Tony, man, you're a joker. Poor. Ended up. Go on, back down. No. Get that up. No, man. Come on. Foul. Oh, Jesus. But I do apologise, guys, for about yesterday. I was absolutely knackered. I will be back doing those streams at some point. Big up, Shane. Hope you're well, mate. Lol. Nah. Come on, Chicken GP. Keep hold the ball. Good ball. That's it. That's it. Go on, one onto that. Oh, no. Just hold the ball up. Take your time with it. Fuck's sake. Sound good. I'm playing. Hey, that's more than me, Static. So there you go. Oh, he's hit the bar. Go on. Oh, that's a save. I don't think that was intentional to hit the bar, but hit the bar nonetheless. Ball comes in. Didn't ask anyone. Oh yeah, that's the point. What is everyone else? Sorry, I forgot. Everyone that's watching now, put your opinion in. Who do you think is going to win? And what the score is going to be? And by the way, I will say the referee is not that bad, but the linesman on the right hand side needs her eye tested. She really does. Like, how the fuck could that earlier opportunity be offside? It was nowhere near offside. Right? It's like I said, she was closer to Great Britain than she was being offside. Right? She had about 10 fucking yards inside. Right? Like in front of the last man. She was about 10 yards in front of the last man. I don't know what she was watching. Even maybe the players she might have been watching was onside. No one was offside in that instance. Fun Kirby's still playing. Yeah, she's still playing. She's on the bench at the minute. Hey, it's one of those, like, if you're good enough. Oh, yellow card. So Kerr gets a booking. That'll help. 1-0 GB, I reckon. Oh, she's only 28 now. I was going to say. Go on. Come on, take a risk. Take a risk. Be very slow and passive now. Come on. No. Jesus. You should have seen Messi running. Still Messi, yeah. Should have got her as well. We should have. So shots on goal to shot. So we've had one on target, right, which is probably the one that was saved. I haven't watched a lot of it, but what I've watched in bits has been quite good so far. The last ones were crap. To be fair, like Rio wasn't that bad. But then, I mean, 2012 was like off the scale. Brilliant. No, that's just us being biased. I mean, it was a lot better than. It's been a lot. We've been a lot better since like 2004, and before that, we've struggled at times. Yeah, 2012 was quality, man. Unfortunately, I watched most of that in the hospital, but that was quality. No, actually, I watched all of it in the hospital. but yeah, some of the Olympics we've watched so far has been pretty good. Go on. Nah. Team GB got to try and work something here. Got to come up with something different. It's not working at the minute. It's definitely looking like a 4-4-2. Oh, they're playing it around the back and stopping to get it away. Jesus. I don't. Yeah, right. Yeah, Jordan obviously still playing, right, with Williamson. I'm probably being biased because we're in Thursday morning. Okay. So yeah, because you have to worry about Ireland not Britain, aren't you? So okay. I'm with yeah, we have 8. Yeah, we have. We've been so much better in the Olympics than we usually. Maybe because of the investment we like that gets funded out. I think National Lottery provides a lot of the investment. I think ever since then we've been so much better. Balling oof. Good block by Lucy Bronze there, stopping that cross coming in. Oh, well, one back. The investment in the right places at long last. Yeah, absolutely. I think it probably helped GB as well because when you put the bid in and got it, then you probably put more investment in. Yeah, probably as well. I see your point with that. So, but even like we've had investment after that, so it's not like we had investment just towards the going towards the 2012 Olympics and that was it. We've kept the investment up after that, so we haven't let it fall off the cliff. I think like 2016 in Rio, we were just a little bit less than we were in like 2012. We did just as probably well, maybe just a bit under. Go on, one on that. Go on, go on. No, no. Oh, there are some fans in the stadium. Go on. Oh no. Oh, goal. Australia. Fuck's sake. Stokes, you're not even jumping for the ball. Fucking hell, man. Look on, how are you, mate?
Morning, how are you?
I'll turn mine to that point.
Yeah, no, I just switched it on, and as soon as I see it switched on, I see a goal.
Yeah, your fault.
Yeah, bad luck, John.
Yeah. How are you, man?
Yeah, just a bit tired from last night, but yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, same. So it was one knuckle from last night. So 1-0 Australia. We'll actually like give Great Britain a kick up the backside.
The pitch is horrendous, isn't it? I mean, ugh.
It's shit, innit? Uh,
Oh, God, it's like watching Arsenal just sideways.
shut up.
See what I mean? Look, they played it all around the back just to hit it
Yeah,
long. It's
don't
like,
get it.
what? God.
Uh, oh, who's it? Bloody scored again. Oh, okay. That's, uh, was so gassed when we got the 2012 Olympics. At least we didn't have a dumb government to fuck it up at the time. And like now, I went to the diving event. There, it was amazing in the stadiums. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they really need to, and because like need to like be more effective on the ball.
Hmm.
The
No, this is
Kurds
good.
overtook Straw in
Oh,
practice. Okay. It's my 1-0 GB.
God, you can't defend like that. Jesus.
You can't. He didn't even jump. He didn't even jump with him. And plus, if there's such a threat from set pieces like that, don't give them.
Mm-hmm.
Try not to, if you can help it.
There's so much space on this pitch that it's just not using it. I
Mm.
mean, it's a bit ridiculous, really.
Yeah, and they just need to stretch it out, and they just like stretch towards the byline. And there's 6 minutes to go to half time. So like Tio's giving me an update with what the F1's doing.
Mm.
Fucking hell. Gonna love it if M2 at the front row going into turn one. What's gonna happen that time?
Mm. Yeah, this pitch is actually massive. I mean, I think it's one of the
It's
biggest
huge, isn't
pitches
it?
I've seen. Yeah, I mean, I don't even think Wembley's that big. Or is it just where the camera's positioned? Because they look tiny on that pitch, the players.
Yeah.
Good ball there.
Got a very good point. It is massive.
I don't think I've ever seen a pitch that big. Honestly, humongous pitch.
It's probably what's catching them off. That's why they're not using it as much. They didn't expect to have so much space.
Haven't they played on this pitch already, though?
I don't know, to be honest.
Because the ground, I see that ground being played at all the time. I mean, I'm sure they played there at least once.
Because
I don't think there's a lot of football grounds in Tokyo. Oh, that was good there. Why was she not making the overlap? It's so stupid. At least I won the ball back.
right, so quarterfinals at the Kashima Stadium. Let's see if they played there before. I know what team was it? The one we played against. If it was Japan.
Good ball. Oh,
that was Sapporo.
brilliant ball that was. Brilliant ball.
Yeah, brilliant ball.
Came
that
off
was
her
the
chest.
stadium. That was the stadium where Beckham scored that penalty against Argentina. Top 5, right? Verstappen, Bottas. Verstappen, Hamilton, Bottas, Alonso. On the track. And then first time.
Good. Good at winning the ball back though, GB. Just not doing enough with the ball.
So there is Kashima, Yokohama, Miyagi, Tokyo, Saitama, and Sapporo.
It's quite a lot. Lucy Bronze on a yellow card now.
Well, you better come up with something bright.
I don't think she stood up. She stood up once. Thomasina's just been sitting down.
Yeah. I know another manager like that. I see Bellandy's, Stephen. I see Bellandy's very close to leaving now. Is he? Good. Bye. Jog on. I'll
But
usually say send me a postcard, but don't bother.
Bellerin will only leave if it's part of a swap deal. And unless they put like an extra 50 million with Bellerin, he ain't going anywhere. Because I think they value Bellerin too much. I think they think he's a lot better than what he actually is, or he's worth more than what he actually is.
Yeah.
But his injury record is, he's lost all of his pace.
Don't watch in the news. You can. Yeah. Right. Okay.
Oh yeah, Sweden are they still in? Because I know they had some good results.
I didn't think so. Not one when I checked it.
Oh, I don't know. I think another one. I think I don't remember now.
Oh, here we go. No, so it's half time.
Big second half needed from these lot.
Yeah. What do you make of it then?
Well, I just, I think when England get on the when GB get on the ball, they just need to work the ball better, use the pitch more. Players need to drop into more space. There's plenty of space on the pitch. The players need to find it. I think there's a lack of movement from the players, not using the space enough. Apart from that, I don't think they've been particularly that bad. The set piece that they conceded was a bit of a. You shouldn't be conceding from that. But there's good quality in the GB team to easily get back into the game, and all it takes is one chance, of course. But they need to up the tempo more. I think Australia are comfortable, don't mind hitting on the counter. So
Better than going to plant trees. We are the.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I swear they beat the Americans, didn't they?
Yeah.
Like 3-4-0 or something.
Something like that. Yes. Yeah. I think that's one team that could upset them. But I still say, for me, I'd still fancy America though.
Probably, yeah.
They're just so dominant. And so I mentioned about why the men's team doesn't get played in. I think it's because we have to play the Euros as well.
But you think about it though. You see a lot of sort of like backup players who obviously either don't play for their country because they're not good enough, or players don't get called up. So you look at players like Wan-Bissaka, for example, wasn't called up to the England team. Could he be doing something in the Olympics? Or even obviously, there's plenty of Mason Greenwood, for example, wasn't called up for the England team for the Euros. Could have gone to the Olympics. And I'm sure there's players, who are playing for England or Scotland or Wales or Northern Ireland who are like, oh, actually, you know what, good opportunity here to win something. But I think the only team which is really strong, it's the Spain team and the Brazil team. Like Richarlison's playing for Brazil. Like Cunha's playing for Brazil. Like David Luiz is there as well. And then for Spain, I think that virtually it's the same as what their Euros squad was. Literally, same goalkeeper, or Oyarzabal's there, Mikel Moreno. Like, I mean, they want to win something.
What's the latest news for the other games? The other games, I'll quickly bring them up right now. But don't worry, T. I'm watching. I'm also keeping an eye on it as well. It's 0-0 between Canada and Brazil, and the other games, Japan, Sweden is about to kick off, and Netherlands, United States kicking off at 12.
Oh, Netherlands United States probably be a good game.
Yeah, it will be. Oh, wow! Look at Fiji doing the rugby sevens.
Yeah,
Fucking hell. Now that's something that I expect Australia to be winning in both the men's and women's.
So that's the thing with rugby sevens. Like, you actually have to use the space because you do get space.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not like the 15 you get in the actual rugby itself.
If you've got pace, you'll be absolutely fine. Pace and passing, all you need.
Yeah. Just watching what Phoebe while we're waiting for the second half.
Oh, I was going to tell you, it's a bit of F1, so I thought you'd be interested. I think I saw it 2 days ago, or was it yesterday? About, so you know that in Hungary, about all the anti-LGBTQ, what Hamilton said about it, obviously, yeah. I'm really happy that, two of the major sort of figures in F1 came out and spoke out about that.
Hamilton's doing a lot about that right now. He's doing...
Because I don't know if I'm wrong about this, Stephen. Did he say something a bit controversial in the past about this?
No.
Oh, I could have swore I saw something a few years ago. I don't know whether it was like an old tweet or he said a little
Hamilton's
comment.
Never come out with anything like that.
Oh, okay, because I thought I've seen his name linked with something like that.
The only thing I can come out with is that 2011, he, in the heat of a moment, because the amount of times out of 6 races they had done at that point, he was called to the stewards 5 times. And I think what happened during the Grand Prix, the amount of penalties and warnings he was getting during the great race, I think he just lost his shit over it. He was just getting punished all the time. And I think not just because of that season, 2008, they tried to stitch him up out the title. 2009, they tried to stitch him up. 2010, they've been trying to stitch him up. Right? The FIA at that point were so against like him in particular because he's not that rich boy. He's not a rich boy. You know what I mean? He's a rich man's sport, and he's not that rich kid. He's from the common person who's had to sacrifice nearly everything. And they didn't like that. I don't think they liked that. And I think in that instance, he come out and said, "Is it because I is black?" Which he immediately apologized for and said he was out of line. And but he's never done anything since. Never since. And he got him in 2011. He came into a sport. He won the championship at 23. Right. So by 2011, 3 years later, he's only 26. He's very still new to the sport. So he's still learning, and he's learned so much since then. He's so much more mature than he has been. And what I don't like is like this whole review process is that they've tried to destroy his reputation as a driver. He's been one of the most fairest and cleanest drivers on the grid. And even George Russell came out and said it. He said, like, he's been one of the most fairest and cleanest races you've ever seen. So I don't know what you're getting at. Basically, George Russell said to basically telling me F the Red Bull, go fuck yourselves. And I went, that's the Mercedes, boy. That's someone back my Mercedes. Oh yes.
Jesus, look at her. God, she's how much she ran. Quite entertaining, this actually. Oh. Oh.
I don't think that's more like the problem now. See, is because the whole industry came up and in support of the abuse he got. And even like a week later, I've seen later posts, and he was still getting it. But I just love
Yeah.
his response in the press conference. It's like, I've had this, I've had that, I've had this, that, abuse, and God knows what. You can throw it all at me. I ain't fucking interested.
Yeah, no, he's good like that.
And just like, you see what, this is what they're trying, his latest sort of drive at the minute. And you can look this up. You can look at like reports and stuff like that to see what they're trying to do to try and address the issue. And it's not just black people's work. There's more anyone that's like, say, like myself, who has to live on the council estate, who can't afford to get in the sport. It's kind of it's them people as well. It's like giving everyone an opportunity.
Yeah.
Because it was getting to a point where unless you're a rich man, unless you've got money behind you, you can't get in the sport. Because you see Mazepin's in there. If he didn't have the money behind him, he would have never been selected over Schwartzman or anyone else, because Schwartzman's better, Ilot's better, and plus after his race, after his video of groping a woman in a taxi, he would have never been picked. The only reason he was picked is because Haas got no money, and they needed the money.
Yeah.
To stay alive. And you can't blame Haas for that.
But I mean, you look at it anyway. I mean, you look at all the drivers. There are very minimal, very minimal black drivers. There's very
Yeah, there's only been one black F1 driver.
Well, there you go, and then you got also it's a lot of white Europeans as well. You know, a lot of Germans, French. You know, that obviously some Spanish as well. That's the thing.
But it's like this. But it's like this whole time, and this is why when he won his Summit Championship, what I did love about ITV News, they went to people that have like young black kids that have gone and said, "Look what Hamilton's done. He's won his own title." And he's like, the kid was like, "Yeah, I can do that. I want to do that. Give that opportunity." And that's what he said. He said, "Don't ever stop dreaming big. Don't dream that you can't beat my record. If I win 8, doesn't mean you shouldn't dream that you can't beat me and beat 9. Right? Dream that you can beat me."
Yeah. Oh, Djokovic lost in the tennis apparently.
Did he?
Yeah, that's what Shane said in the chat.
Oh.
Brilliant. I like Djokovic, but it's good to see someone else, you know. When you beat like a world champion, you know.
I love that webs. It is, and what I don't like is people when they don't even give credit in for that. Could have just quite easily just stayed silent and just went about his F1 business, and maybe they've never seen the change that we have now, or getting the change that we're getting now.
Yeah.
There's also other things like Summit. I can't remember what it's, Summit 44 as well that's going on. I think if he mentioned it in his interview with Sky when they were doing about his whole review about Red Bull, he mentioned about all the other like commissions and things that he's striving towards to get more diversity and equality across the spectrum. Big up Nippon. Racism, of course. Skin color should have nothing to do with anything. Remember, a few years black people weren't punished for what they look like. It's it's nothing ever. It should just be your talents as the driver. It shouldn't come down to how much you can, what class of society you come from, what money you have got or haven't got, what skin color you are, anything like that. As Hamilton said, he said, "Look, if if I came into the sport now, I would have never made it because I wouldn't have had the money behind me." He was. It was only because Ron Dennis that he got the chance. And I remember when he was first signed, everyone was like looking at Ron Dennison like, "Are you serious? Are you sure?" But he stopped buying him, and now you see what we have today.
Yeah, no, yeah, Djokovic did get beat.
Yeah, Djokovic did get beat. Fucking hell.
Shouldn't be laughing, really. But it's good to see
He's
an
just a
underdog.
legend, isn't he? I like
Yeah.
Djokovic. I like
Yeah.
Djokovic and Federer.
Yeah, I like him, but it's good to see an underdog beat them. It's good for their careers as well. It really does start them off. Well done, well done. Where's he from, that guy?
After what Serena Williams accused that referee of, I can't stand her.
Yeah, she.
I used to appreciate her as a sportsman, but when she was having a go at the referee for applying the rules, because that's the rules, what the rules state, like she tried to accuse him of this, that, and all the other, and I'm sorry, that's just not right. I'm glad. I'm surprised she didn't get the the, the basically the game abandoned or the winner declared by her actions.
Well, she just
Because
thinks
that's
because
what
she's
happens.
a.
If you argue about the ref can go, all right, the other guy wins. That's what they can do. She was very lucky he didn't do that.
Well, that ball needs to be cleared away.
Oh yes, Hamilton second, Bottas first. Oh, I'd like to see that. It's the Hamilton favourite this circuit. Let's just say I don't like Djokovic. He has tantrums. Yeah, for not trying to change the subject from Hamilton the GOAT. I don't see him about Djokovic.
I don't think they've made any changes. Come on, big performance. Oh, God, just so tired.
We're keeping you awake.
No, I just got back really late last night. If this game lightens up a bit, I might be a bit more. Yeah.
What you up to last night then?
I went top golf.
Top golf.
Yeah, with a few friends, but it was all the way in Addleston. And by the time we
Fucking
got on the train, and the train was really
yeah.
slow, I didn't get back till about sometime in the morning. It wasn't the fact that we went out that we only went to Top Golf. Literally, we only went to Top Golf, but it's just because after we went to Top Golf, we tried to find a place to eat, and it was about 11:30. Everything was shut down. So there's this running around like Surrey, trying to find some place to eat. Like even the Domino's was shut. And we're like, oh God, no.
No.
Yeah. So it was. Yeah.
Um.
I was excited as well to eat.
Yeah.
There you
go. Just to let people know, next Friday there might be one stream. Might be, depends what happens. But Saturday and Sunday there will be no streams. I will not
You're
be
going
there.
down Manchester, aren't you, or something?
I'm going away.
Oh, you're going
I'm
away.
going away
I
on a
thought you
holiday.
said Manchester for some reason. I don't know why.
Nah, I'm just going on holiday.
Oh, okay. It's nice. No, I'm busy. I'm really. Next weekend is the busiest weekend I'm ever going to face. So, there you go. Yeah, I've got.
Like I said, I just need. It's a nice one, but nice earned break.
Yeah, well deserved as well.
Thank you. I don't think I've ever stopped. I think last couple of Thursdays it's not streamed anything. So now I'm not so been trying to get the watch hours. It's been it's more been like you can stream 2 a day, and if you want to do a third, it's up to you. There's not so much pressure. It's just been a bit more relaxed now. But obviously, I know the more I do, the more I raise money. So you want to still try and do a good amount every day.
Do you know, I'm a bit. What was it 2 weeks today? Arsenal Brentford, isn't it? I don't know how that's gonna go because I don't like Arsenal because I don't like Arteta, but then I don't like Brentford. Because then you know, Stephen, for a fact that if Arsenal win that game, even if it's 1-0, they'll be like, you know what, I can see us turning the corner. You know, we were fantastic. All that type of, or even if it's a last-minute penalty and you win 1-0, you know, Arteta's really got this team going. I knew we could believe in him. You know, I can just see all those comments. So I will not be on Twitter or Instagram on that Friday night if Arsenal win. But then if Arsenal lose, as much as I will find it fun, it's against Brentford. I don't really want Brentford to get anything. So I'm sort of caught in between two minds. This referee's done a lot of games. I've seen it all the
Check
time.
your messages on Instagram, mate.
Oh, that's where the space is. Out wide. Got an overlap there. Oh, blocked.
Yeah, I'm meeting up with Ariana, you know that. She is a citizen of Manchester, so yeah. That is the thing. She is actually a citizen of Manchester, isn't she? So.
There you go.
After the old arena bombings and everything. So.
Yeah. Remember that day.
Fucking. Piers Morgan stuck himself right in the shit with that.
Oh, he just doesn't know when to be quiet.
He literally, as soon as that happened, don't forget when it was 2017, right? She would have been 22, 23 years old, right? And you just had that happen to your fans who you adore, right? And who adore you. So you're gonna feel as guilty as fuck. So the first thing she did was get on a flight back to Florida, back home. Of course you would. You didn't want to see your family after such a traumatic event, right? Just guy in the background. Could you put your camera on first before coming on? Oh no, you can't. By the way. Okay, bye. If you don't, if anyone comes on that I don't know, please could you show your camera in the backstage first before coming on, because I don't know who you could be. But anyway, like I was saying is he then goes on about how she fucked off and basically run away from it.
Yeah.
And then literally 2 weeks later, she's doing a concert, and he's had to apologise on camera. I mean, you're a twat. Why don't you keep your fucking gob shut?
He's just got no. I mean, if he's got an opinion, all right, good for him. But you don't have to share it. You know.
Yeah.
But obviously, with him, people know he's opinionated,
Leave her alone.
and he knows he's going to get retweets, and he's going to be talked about if he says literally it could be one sentence. You know. That's what happened with all that Meghan Markle stuff, saying that she was faking her mental health and all that stuff. It's like, what do you know about? How do you know she's faking it? What, have you had mental health yourself? No, doubt it.
The Meghan Markle thing some of the things is like, if you're gonna come up with that sort of shit, say who it is. Don't just leave it out there. For me, don't just leave it out there like, oh, it could be X, Y, or Z. It could be fucking our future king for you, bloody know. If you're gonna say if that's happened and someone has said that, and you know who it is, say it. Right? Make sure you say it. Don't just, because for me, I find it very hard to believe, because a lot of work that the royal family do is for the benefit of the Commonwealth, which is over 70% ethnic minority countries with ethnic backgrounds. So, and that they do a hell of a lot of work for them, a hell of a lot. So it just makes it very hard to believe. If it is true, then obviously that's wrong and it needs to be addressed. But you need to say who it is if it is true. Can't just leave it like that.
Big up Connor
Big up, say, how are you, man?
and Steven. I'm good. I've been so busy past 2 weeks. I haven't been able to be on a lot of streams, but I hope all is well with you, guys.
Yeah, I'm doing alright, man. I was just shattered from yesterday, so.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Sometimes I have infusions and I'm bouncing up and down, and then sometimes I have infusions and I just go to sleep and I can't wake up again.
Yeah. I hear
It's
that.
a shame, really, because I got out there. I went in at 9:30.
Yeah.
I came out there by 11:30. I got
Wow.
home by 12. It was about the quickest I've ever been in there, and that had done.
Yeah.
So I thought, I've got all day. I've got even time to do an F1 stream, F1 gaming stream, and everything. And then I just fell asleep, and next thing I knew, it was about 7 o'clock at night, and I've missed like my first show, and I'm like, shit. And I thought, that's all right. I'll get another hour and I'll wake up. And then when I woke up again, I got people messaging me and said, Stephen, you all right? The Chelsea fans are wondering where you are. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah.
It's only Chelsea. Go! For GB!
Come on!
Go!
White.
Ellen White, classic goal scorer. She knows where the back of it. I missed the goal. I was looking down and look up and the ball went in. So
yeah.
Yeah, well done, guys. We're already leading after 7 minutes. I'm telling you, it's coming home. I never said which tournament. I never said which gender. I just said it's coming home.
brilliant header. Brilliant. No saving that.
Timer score. The timer. Once we worked out the green screen with the OBS, we should be able to get or something like that. Once we get the OBS working, we should be able to maybe get a green screen and a timer going at some point, which will be epic.
What?
Yeah. I just want to make a comment on this issue that's been going on between Meghan Markle and Piers Morgan, and also from experience, and also have another view of the whole Commonwealth thing and being from a country that's been under leadership from Britain, the Queen, and all of that.
Yeah.
But firstly, I find it very hard that Meghan Markle would say what she'd said, knowing how the British press is, knowing how much backlash it would get to her, just to lie about it. I think there's a reason why she said what she said, and obviously she must have had experience that weren't pleasant.
I will also just say as well, there's something about with her kid as well, and what has been said. I think if that has been said, it's wrong. You know that, right? What I will say is that when it comes to like certain titles or anything, like when they had explained to him, the actual protocol is that he doesn't. It's the same with other all the other like little kids that are in the same sort of generation
Oh,
as he is,
Jesus.
that he is in, and that is they won't get a title until the Queen dies, because you don't. It's part of a law that was created back in the 1900s by King George V, where if you're about, what I think it was, if you're the great grandson or grandchild of the monarch, you will not get a title until you are the grandson or grandchild of the monarch.
Mm.
Yeah, but my
So
my
when she
my
came
my
up with that, is
argument is that
that is very, where she said with that is wrong. That is why that's why he didn't get a title. There's not anything else to
y-
do that. It's just
yeah,
that's why he didn't get it.
yeah,
Mm.
but my argument is that we
Yeah.
don't know what
Of
she
course.
knew, and we don't know what they told her. They might have
Of course.
told her that just to make her feel bad, even though they knew that that wasn't what the law states, or the reason why he didn't get a title.
Of course, we can
Because
only speculate.
yeah,
I'm not. I'm
and
not.
that's what I'm
Gonna,
saying. And the thing is this,
that's why I'm not
for
gonna say
me,
she's a liar. It's just is that if you are gonna say that, at least say who it is. Who said it, right? Because
I
at the
think
moment
it
we
is.
don't know who.
I think there's a reason why she can't say who said it, and that's
No,
why she haven't said it.
well, look, let's be honest, right? I mean, I sort of work things out in
But
my mind in
regard,
terms of
but
who I
what I'm
think. Go
Go
just
on.
on.
just what I want to say is that I don't think you go out and you speak about mental health issue. You speak about wanting to take your life to lie about it.
Oh no,
Mm.
no, I know. What you're saying. I mean, look, there's a lot of celebrities who are in the, who the media's after them, and that can seriously have an impact on you. See, with her being with Harry as well, that impacted her even more. So, I don't doubt any of what she said about mental health, because anyone can get it, and especially
For,
when she was in that role,
and for
in her
me,
position.
Piers Morgan, he can have his opinion that he doesn't believe it, but to go out to say that she's lying about it with no evidence, with no
Yeah, but
insight,
that's just what he's like. He's just like that. I just don't pay attention to what he says. But I
I
mean,
think
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I'm not
I
gonna.
think it's very ridiculous of him.
Yeah.
but from the start
What
with
I would.
Meghan, the media were after her, but it wasn't. And I'll tell you now, because I mean, they both said that the Queen and Philip never said
Can I
anything
just ask?
bad.
Actually, sorry. Can I just? Yeah, I know it was in the Queen of Philip when this interview.
Mm.
And that's what I didn't like as well, is when they were doing this interview, and you're coming out with these accusations against the monarch.
Hmm.
You're trying to not sort of discredit everything they've done in terms of what they've tried to do with the Commonwealth or anything like that, and they do a lot of work. They um a lot of work goes to these Commonwealth countries, and um as
I
well as on
mean,
top of that, as well as on top of that, is that you're also saying that is you're saying that while Philip is seriously in hospital, who then allegedly after though he comes out of hospital, ends up dying from those complications, right? It was just the wrong time. Why are you doing that at that moment when she's worried sick about her husband, who's been by her side for years and years and years? I think that was just. I think that what made it even more distasteful to a lot of people. If you're doing that, well, your your grandfather-in-law is in hospital. That's why
Mm.
I didn't like it, and that's why I think Harry should have probably just said to her, "Look, we'll do this interview, but do it after this is all settled down with Philip and that, because he's not. My grandfather's not well." That's what I don't think a lot of people liked about it. That's just
Mm.
me, but let's say, uh, I mean, what's your opinion about like the monarch and the Commonwealth and that? Because
Well, I have another experience. Well, maybe I shouldn't say I. I come from a country that has another experience of Commonwealth of the monarch than what you guys have, obviously.
mm,
And I can only go from what I've been told by my parents and grandparents, and obviously the view from it from our countries and from our people is very different from your view. And I'm not even sure if it is fair to speak about it today because it's a very long and complicated discussion, and
I
I
think
would,
if we're going to,
yeah,
we might do it in a separate stream then.
yeah, I think it's
Mm.
better because
If you want it to
it's a
go,
very
oh,
Oh
goal!
yes,
Sorry, Ellen
yes,
White's got a goal.
Ellen again.
2-1.
great,
Sorry.
no worries, great, great,
Um,
great.
then Ellen White double. But
Brilliant. Well done.
yeah, definitely. I think we should do it for like another stream at another time, where we can like sort of lay it all down clearly,
Yeah, because
Goalkeeper.
explain it
then I
clearly.
can break it down for you
Yeah,
guys
yeah, yeah. I'd love to hear
how
that as
from
well.
all the way from how we had to fight to get our independence and the restrictions that we had and what we felt Commonwealth has done for us and etc. I think that's better.
Mm.
That goalkeeper.
I think for
Jesus.
some, the only thing I'd say is for some countries, there's mixed opinions. I think from some countries they appreciate being part of it or anything like that, and then there's other countries where they wanted their independence and they wanted to fight to get their independence, and that's fine. Um, I'm look, for me, like I've always seen it as like if we do our best to help, in a certain way, but it depends how other people view it, and um, of course everyone's gonna have a different opinion on it. So, but I definitely would love to do a stream on it. So I'd love to hear a difference of opinion. Um,
Yeah, I think it could be something good
it's
and
always something I felt
different.
I've always as something as a someone who is a Brit to be to to be proud of the fact
Mm.
though we've had control of these countries, we've not been like some countries where they've had control of territory and they've just taken everything and not given anything back. In a sense, we have tried to give some sort of something in return. Um, and I felt we've been fair in that instance, but uh, it's again like some people will say that we haven't been fair in that instance. Some people will say, some countries will say, yeah, we've received and done quite well with Britain being like our rulers for so many years. So it's yeah, it's difference of opinion, and I think a lot of the time, people are saying it's because of certain things. Is that actually most of the time the empire was mainly sort of the fact that we were trying to trade and to stop like our enemies taking our trade. We ended up having to control these countries. So like to stop, like we had to fight the French to and other wars as well to, and we end up conquering these countries because taking over these countries because we were under threat from the French and um, other empires. So it's complicated. Like you said, it's complicated. Um it's it's some people say it's wrong, it's right, but um
Obviously, from the beginning is wrong because
yeah,
it wasn't any of these countries' traits to take or
mm,
to have, and even when they did take it, it wasn't like they were treating us very well or they were trying to benefit us and our country. It was all for self-interest. But as I said, like, let's have that.
Okay.
Let's have that on another stream.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should get like different people from other countries as well.
Yeah,
Because
that would be
like I
great.
said, I think there'll be some. I think there'll be some that will say that it's been quite fair or that something like that. Like I said,
I think the word fair will be possible to say because of all the amount of people that be killed and people that be
I
taken
will
from
say
their
that that's not
families
right.
and taken to other countries and all
Don't
of
get
that.
me wrong. I will say that's not right in any sense of word. You know me.
Yeah, of course
Wouldn't
I
agree
know.
with that at all.
Yeah, I know that by 100%, obviously, and I wouldn't be here otherwise if I felt anything else.
No,
So I know
I
you,
mean,
and I know where you stand, and that's why also I feel comfortable to even to come here and have this kind of a conversation.
yeah. I think it'll be an interesting thing to have as well as that sort of
Yeah,
conversation.
I think it's good, especially where we are now and all the discussion that's going on and all the racism that's been
I
happening
think it might
lately.
help also understand is where maybe some of it comes from or
Yeah,
stems from.
yeah.
So I'll probably talk about it, see what we can do about it. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's 2-1. We got less than 90 minutes to go. We've managed to turn it around. Thank the Lord. But we need to play better than this. If we're going to get any medal. I think I would like to see us get the silver. And if not, definitely the bronze. I don't think we'll get gold in this tournament. I don't
Nah,
think we'll win the thing.
nah, don't worry
But I
about
think.
it. We're winning it.
Yeah, God's sake.
But do you think that they should change the men's tournament format as it is for the women's?
I'm not sure because I don't think we usually participate in it in the men's one. We don't usually participate in the men's because we have to play the Euros at the same time. Because that's probably why we don't end up playing in it. You see more South American countries playing in it because they don't have like like the summer like taken up by the Euros. Whereas we play the Euros the same time we play the Olympics. The only reason they played the Copa America is because before the Olympics is because the Copa America was designed to be this season.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but that's like.
Even then, we could still make a strong team with the squad that we have left.
Yeah, but my view is more like the Euros and the Olympics. Maybe it's better to not have them the same year, but then again, maybe it's another tournament, another summer for players to participate in and not get enough rest and etc.
Yeah. I'll also
Maybe.
just put in here as well is there's the link to Hamilton's website, the Hamilton Commission.
I'll check it out
To see if you guys want to check it out and check the report out. And there's loads of research reports. There's interactive summaries. There's a full report, research. There's a lot to look out for.
Yeah, it's a great lad. How much? think he'll win this year?
Who, Hamilton?
Yeah.
Of course he will.
Who's leading?
No doubts. Verstappen by 8 points.
Oh, okay.
This is how bad, like, they're how much they're worried. They had to try and basically, if you have certain evidence after a Grand Prix incident that could be looked at to get a harsher penalty, sort of thing, and appeal the decision, then you can, if they have to review it and say you've got enough evidence there, they can launch an appeal to the FIA to see if they. So what the Red Bull tried to do, because they can't let it go because like they're too bitter and they won't stop crying.
Yeah, they left them.
They tried to submit a review, submit some evidence to try and see if they can increase Hamilton's penalty by another 10 seconds or something, which would have meant he would have finished third.
Yeah. Dickheads. They're just bitter.
Yeah.
But they don't own him. He's a human being. He can go to wherever he wants to go. I don't understand why they feel like he owes them anything.
If that was blocking in the garage, mate, then that should be unsafe release. Unsafe release, meaning a grid penalty. If I was Red Bull, I would keep my head down and get on with the race. Right, so barking, dog. And the problem is when he starts barking, like they just leave him to do it.
How is Britain doing in the tournament? Otherwise, you won a lot of golds.
We won gold so far in the. I haven't seen it yet. How much we've won? We've won 6 golds, 9 silvers, and 9 bronze.
Okay.
Japan have won 16 golds so far. Obviously because they've invested in this year. I think we won gold in the BMX racing as well. But ROC. What's ROC?
Is it Russia?
Russian Olympic Committee.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because Russia's banned.
Yeah.
After their scandal, they won 10 golds.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm sorry, if they're banned, then they should be banned, and all the athletes should be banned. Like they shouldn't be like oh yeah, well you still let you in because China's got the most golds at the minute, 18 golds, 9 silvers, 11 bronzes. United States 14 gold, 16 silvers, 11 bronze. We're not did too bad. We've done better we should have done better in the past. Oh no, Australia's ahead of us in a minute. They've got 9 golds, 2 silvers, 11 bronze. So this is one thing they're not going to get. We've got more in total overall, but because they've got more golds, that means that counts more. So that means we haven't. We're behind.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. So I think you're like 6th to the table or something.
We're 6th, yeah. Yeah, we've done better in the past.
Yeah. Do you think you're gonna win a lot more?
I think we will.
Okay, that's good. I haven't actually watched the Olympic. It's probably the first time. Do you think they will present Ben White today?
I think they might do. Depends. They'll try and do it to make it look like it's like a dream signing or something like that. You know what I mean?
What do you made of it?
We're not going to get anyone better, are we? To be honest, are we?
Nah,
he's a decent signing. He's not 50 million's worth, but that's just player tax for you. But
yeah, but I agree he's not 50 million. But I'll say this: I don't think John Stones was worth 50 million when Man City bought him. I think he was quite awful at that time at Everton, and I think he's struggled a couple of years for Man City before he's now become the player that everybody was anticipating that he was gonna become. So I think with Ben White, if he kicks on and he does well, he'll soon his price will obviously increase a lot. But if he doesn't kick on, then that's a very big issue because we will struggle to even get 30 million for him. But I think he'll do well. I think he will do well. I am glad that we bought a defender that's decent. Now it's the other positions that we need to address. And the Premier League starts in like 2 weeks now from today or from tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy that it starts so soon, and I think we bought one first team player. That's an issue.
Oh, that's what it is. Mission. He's also. Sorry, I was just going to mention something about Hamilton as well. He's also put He's put £20 million into what is Mission 44. If I just have a look at it, which is going to be a charitable fund. He puts £20 million of his own money to kickstart funding for a new Mission 44 charitable foundation. Hamilton change within, as he said, change within the industry is long overdue, but we are now firmly on the journey towards transforming it for the better. The 7-time world champion launched a new charitable fund in foundation to support underrepresented groups in the UK. The organisations and programs that narrow the gap in employment and education systems through partnerships, collaborations, and grant giving and advocacy. The joint charitable initiative between Hamilton and his Mercedes team announced that at the start of this year will also feature under Mission 44 and will be called Ignite. This will focus on increasing representation from diverse backgrounds in studying STEM and engineering subjects in addition to the wider industry.
Yeah, it's a great project. Fair play to
people still like, and it's very funny, right? These people that love to call me like this, like a certain, like to call me being a racist. Like they never even commented or tweeted anything about Hamilton's abuse.
Yeah, and
they've got such an
what have
agenda
they
against
done
him.
even against racism? What have they actually done?
They did one fucking video and that's it.
Yeah, so.
Oh, and then to top that off, they thought they'd. I thought he thought would try and compare homophobic slurs to lynching.
What?
Yep, that's what
Fucking
I saw.
idiots.
I got even the. I even got the screenshots to see it.
You know, some people they baffle me. Honestly, I just think they're just afraid.
But I mean, like, as there is also Mission 44. There's a 5-year program called Accelerate 25, which is on. You can see on the back of the steering wheel when you look at Hamilton on board, looking straight at him. You see his steering wheel, and at the back, it's got Accelerate 25, which is to mark a greater focus on diversity. Have already begun steps in their 25 program with unconscious bias training from 300 couriers from Mercedes.
Yes, I'm impressed. I'm not gonna lie.
That's called action.
Yeah, it is.
Unlike the FA.
The FA is shit.
Or UEFA or FIFA.
Yeah, they're all the same.
This is why I love F1. There's like
you know that they actually
response.
You know that they actually just benefited from this whole Super League thing. Because all they've done is they've made more money. They've spent it as if they care, which they don't.
They don't.
And now they've tied down the team, so it will be even harder for them to do anything.
I told you that, like, this is why I support like the FIA and F1 over such matters and watch it over such matters, because their fast response, they'll actually affect change.
Yeah, I think now it's time. Also, honestly, I do feel it's time to put salary caps in Premier League. Because
just across the world, mate. Because
in football in general. Because the thing is this:
because you look at Barcelona and look at Real Madrid. Look at the situation they're in because of the wage bill.
Yeah, and what I don't understand is you do not need to earn £400,000 a week to play football.
You don't.
And my argument is that instead of increasing the player wages, why not put a salary cap and decrease the tickets?
Yeah.
So at shirts, the new shirt costs over £100.
Oh no.
So it's like everything is getting more expensive.
Fuck's sake, they scored.
Oh, did they score? Oh my god.
Fucking hell, wake up.
Oh.
Fucking hell, what are they doing? They're bloody sleeping. What the fuck? Does no one put a challenge in or anything? Just, she even had time to just sit there, set it up, and take a shot. Look.
Ooh, and it was in the last, is it what, in the 89th minute?
No one just dives in front of her to try and stop it.
Oh.
Houghton, Arsenal taught you better than that. Maybe you've learnt that from Man City.
89th minute as well.
Yes, that person. Yeah, mate. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change the banner now, mate. Don't you worry about that. Oh, fuck's sake! Don't tell me this is going to extra time penalties. I'm not gonna be upset like I was like against
Italy.
Italy.
Yeah. I had that.
I still got to do the video for that.
Yeah.
Highlights video. I was visibly upset.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, it's like, because for me, why should everything become more expensive for the normal football fan while these people are earning ridiculous salaries?
Yeah.
Like,
There's
I'm
so
not
much.
saying
There's
that they
so many
shouldn't
problems
earn
going on in the
money, but
world.
there's so, yes, like there has to be a limit, like when enough is enough. Why should you have to pay over £100 to buy an Arsenal shirt? It's not Gucci, is it?
It's £100 just for the actual.
It's
official...
just a T-shirt.
No. The actual authentic one that's worn on the pitch is £100, not the the normal one that's £60. The actual official one they wear is £100.
Yeah, but that's the one people wants to wear, exactly. And if you want to put your name on it and a number, it's even more.
This is what I said. Why? I mean, I get the FIA and I get F1 because F1 is such a more expensive sport, and with their wages, the drivers' wages, the reason they're paid so much is because if they have a serious accident, they could die.
Yeah.
They, as much as safe these cars are, they put their lives at risk, right?
Of course.
And back in the 60s, you'd have to pay them a lot of money because they knew in those days, in the 60s, if you got a corner wrong, you were dead, right? In the story. So that's, you can explain why is F1's always been that expensive, especially when you're buying merchandise and shit. The ticket prices have gone up, I'd say, but the change it to, I can't include a timer. I've got 5 minutes of stoppage time. I'll hopefully get a timer soon, but I ain't got a timer yet. But yeah, but you can explain why. But I'd say in terms of buying merchandise, the soft shell jacket is always £120. That's from 2013, before it became even more expensive with these power units and the hybrid era, which cost a per power unit is about £14 million. Right, whereas before it was £8 million an engine. Then it was double the cost the next season.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like in football, like
in football,
the costs are where they are.
Is you get your career, you can get a career-ending injury, and that is it.
Yeah, and you still get compensation because you got insurance.
Yeah, if I can get a timer for the Arsenal games, mate, I will do. Don't worry. But I'm hopefully by this evening, hopefully we'll work out to try and get the green screen working. Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm just going on mute. I just need to make a call.
Yeah, it's alright. No worries.
Yeah, I'm actually working from home.
Don't send me on it then.
back.
Yep.
Yeah, and I just think like the all we heard from them were that, oh, they care about fans, integration with fans, they're gonna do more for the fans, this and that and this and that. But nothing has changed. Instead, it's getting worse. You're now like charging us for preseason games against Hibernia and Rangers. Like,
Yeah.
really? Did you really have to charge? Why Hibernia showed the game free on their website?
And do you know what the funny
Arsenal,
thing
bigger
is?
club, more money.
Do you know what the thing is as well? Is that what we saw with that is what they're trying to do with the Super League.
Yeah, yeah.
And
listen,
this is
for
why I say
me,
this is like the FSG. I don't care if it's FSG. I don't care if it's Glazers. If you lot, I don't care, right? If you're rivals or not. If you want any of these owners still in, yeah, then right, whether it's Man United owners or Arsenal owners, if you want them in, you lot are dickheads.
yeah,
Simple. Goes
yeah,
above football. Get your fucking rivalry head out your ass, right? And put your
of
head on about football. It's about football, right? And I'll say this to anyone that goes, "Nah, Glazy's in this, that, and all the other," right? I'll tell them you're numpty because you want them to destroy football. Because
yeah,
this is
but
exactly what they're trying to do. Us being charged £6 to watch a friendly is what they want to do with the Super League. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted to have the rights to themselves.
yeah. And
How
the
a lot
thing
of
is,
these
this
stupid
I'll
nonsense.
say this as well, just to I wouldn't have had a problem if Arsenal were streaming all their games like they do in NBA, and it costs you like £10 a month to watch all of your team's games. And if it was that, to make it cheaper and easier for fans all over the world, but that's not what they want to do. If that was the case, I wouldn't have had the problem with it. If it was a case where they wanted to create a league where everybody had the same opportunity to join the league, and it would be based on merits, and if you finish in the bottom, you get disqualified, and any other team would qualify, and nobody would have the right to stay in the league for a certain amount of year. It would just be on merits, and it would be a league where fans would have more to say. It would be cheaper to watch games, cheaper to buy merch. But all I was hearing was more money to the teams, more money to the teams, more money in the pockets of the owners. It was nothing about anything that would benefit the fans. And all they basically were trying to do is turn like fans in the main island versus fans abroad.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see now, after everything, all the clash, what have Arsenal Football Club done to show that they were really sorry about what happened? Nothing. What have the owners done? Nothing. And it's the same for all of these teams. It's just that, like for United, they have more money than Arsenal, so they are doing all these PR signings to
It's
get
all
the
PR,
fans
innit?
behind them. And I think it's disgusting. Where football is heading is disgusting. And like they've taken over our beautiful game and they've turned it to something that's nothing to do with what it was.
Yeah, it's that I mean, they never care about the fans of it. No one does. So,
No.
but Steven, I told you, Sunko is a dangerous player. Look out, watch out for. I know she would score something or score or do something. Yeah, she'd be extra time. Great. Yeah. Wonder what we're like with penalties being the Team GB.
Maybe it'll be different.
I bloody hope so.
Do you have any Scottish players in the team, or are all the players English players, or do you have from?
I think so. I think some of them are Scottish.
Okay.
Let me have a look at the. Let me have a look at the.
Be interesting to know.
Ow.
And how do you guys feel like in general? Do you like you are representing, what's it called, Great Britain, or would you prefer that England is England and Scotland is Scotland?
No, I think it should be represented as Team GB. I think,
As it is now. Yeah.
as it is now. It was better. We have our own in the. I think it's the Commonwealth Games.
Yeah.
We're separated in our own countries.
Okay.
But in terms of the Olympics, it's Team GB.
Yeah. Is it the same feeling around the island, or do some countries wish they were representing themselves? It's just interesting to know.
I think some will be interested in representing themselves.
Okay.
I'm trying to find. There it is. Right, so let's have a look at the. Match Center teams. Let's have a look at Great Britain. Right, see. Toon. Ella Toon. She must be Scottish. Whoa, hold on a minute. Fuck the news. What the news is doing?
What happened?
Oh my god, Shriver in a debut won gold. Right? The men's got the silver in the BNXY and she got the gold in her debut.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man? What? I was fucking watching that. I was watching that shit. You assholes. Fuck off, BBC. Jesus. Lucky the white didn't score, so they didn't see that opportunity. Cut balls in. Keeps the ball alive. It's It's the bar. Oh no, save. Sorry. Be a corner. Linesman, get out of the way, man. Just let it happen. Already fucked up on one offside today. Jesus, one of those offsides she gave. My days, it was so onside. It's unreal. She was. I'll tell you what. Like, she was more onside. She was close. She was more closer to like Britain.
Yeah.
Like, she was more closer to home, Britain, than she was being offside. That's how onside she was. It was that bad. I'm looking at it and I'm like, where's the offside? Big up, Mark. Hope you're well. I haven't seen you in the chat before. Anyone that is new, please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share button, and if you really want, hit the join button as well. This is all for charity, as it says. Subscribe to Children's Liver Disease Foundation. It's to support Children's Liver Disease Foundation, and becoming a member is giving them a small amount of money from as little as $1.99 to the charity every month, which is a great cause because it saves kids' lives. So you can't ask for more than that.
No. So well done to all of you who's joined it. Everybody that's in the
As
chat
soon as we
as
get
well.
enough members as well, we'll be doing an online members only stream.
Yeah.
Once we get enough members, I think once we get about 20, 30 members.
Yeah, that sounds.
Do that. So we've got about 6 in a minute, I believe.
Yeah. Sounds
so
about right.
So we need 14 more members. Well, when I say members, we've got. Well, we need. No, when it comes to members only burst streams, we need memberships that are. Yeah, we've got 2 fighters and 3 warriors. So what we need is 3 of these. We need anyone that is a Featley warrior and above. So that's level 2 and above, which is $4.99 and above. You get the members only streams. So we need 20 level 2s or aboves to be able to start doing the streams and make it work. And what you probably also get is that you only get members live streams. You'll get the chance to appear on one of the streams every month. Kind of like what Sarcasm City does. I asked Flawless if I could sort of copy the idea. And he said that was not a problem. So it'd be like it'd be about one, like any particular topic, or maybe just a Q&A or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think the members will appreciate it.
How are Team GB Europe? Come here. Britain, Europe covered in the Olympics. Big up, Saeed. Like, say, welcome to the members club, mate. Big up, man.
No worries. I always got your back.
Yeah, thanks, man. Really, really appreciate it. So, and you can do the same as well. Just hit the join button below. And so, yeah, big up, mate. Really appreciate it. I'll just leave that there for a minute. I'll have to refresh that page now.
Yeah. And by the way, Static, I know you asked a question where with me and Steven think Arsenal will finish in the table. What I'll do is, I think we'll do a show about when the transfer window is close. I think that's when it's fair to give, because now it's impossible to know. We don't know who's going out, we don't know who's coming in, and we don't know what the other teams are going to do. But if the squad that we have is what will be our final squad, then we will struggle a lot. We will struggle to even finish 8.
Lots of Bargav, right? I was speaking to him last night. He was thinking we could get 5th or 6th, and I'm like, are you mad?
No, it's impossible. For now, with this squad, it's impossible. It's not even.
I said.
We have We have a central midfield with El Neni, Xhaka, Partey, Lokonga. Willock. You telling me that midfield?
I think Willock would be all right, but it's not great.
Yeah, but exactly. And for me, do you know if I'm a manager, and this is what I rated about Unai Emery. He knew where the best positions were for the young players. That's why you saw Martinelli thriving. You saw Saka. Ooh.
Team GB get a penalty.
Wow. Wow.
Definite pen.
Yeah.
Come on, Weir. Come on, Weir. Swedish team is 11 team as long as.
Let's see if they score. Nah, Xhaka won't start for All-Star European team.
Come on, Weir.
There's too many good midfielders.
Come on, Weir. Oh, fucking hell!
You guys.
Come on, man.
Oh, my God. It's a curse.
Fucking hell.
It's a curse. Honestly. You guys can't score a penalty, can you?
Oh, shut up.
In the tournament. Oh, wow. Should have put a bet on it.
Poor. It's so fucking readable.
Yeah.
That was so predictable. You can see where you're going from a mile off. PTSD.
Yeah, I agree.
Shit. Fuck it, if it goes to penalties, don't put it on penalty duty, please. I'll be like, you're not taking one after that one. Right? End of. Fuck it, should have given it to Williamson. She would have scored. Fucking Arsenal goal.
Yeah.
Can't rely on. Oh, you're joking. Oh, you're fucking joking. How the fuck has that gone in?
They score?
Nah.
Oh,
it's blocked off. Oh, my life. The deflection of this puts it in the top bins. Oh, that's outrageous. Oh, you're joking. You're taking the piss.
Wow.
You lucky fuckers.
Yeah. Wow.
Fucking hell. It's like that, and that's we need Penandez, yeah.
Maybe we should give him a British passport.
Does it give it a rest? It's more. Fuck it, blooming off, she will be human. She's. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on, man. Are you joking me? You're on a wind up. It's been shit all game.
Yeah.
To be honest, they've been shit all game.
It's not over yet. You still have enough time to turn it around, don't you?
Not the way we're playing.
It's worse than Southgate.
No, it's about as bad as I'll tell.
Wow.
Southgate's not done that bad, right?
No, what I meant was the style of play, not the results. Obviously, the results been amazing, or not amazing, but they've been good. But we can all agree
I mean,
that
it has been amazing. We got to our first final in 60.
amazing is winning a title. That's amazing.
We've got to our first final in 55 fucking years.
Yeah, fair play, and it's a good result. I think amazing is when you win.
Oh, we're winning the World Cup, mate. We're winning the World Cup. Don't you worry about that.
Nah, I don't think so.
We're winning the World Cup, boy. That's what we're doing.
Oh, you've started again, you Brits.
Yeah.
You never
Yeah.
learn. Oh my god.
Great Britain
You know,
shit.
you're not winning the World Cup.
Oz is a way better.
I'll bet you money on that, even if you want, when the World Cups come around.
When is it gonna end, Robbie?
It's never gonna end. And by the way, just because you put that up, what's your thought on, like a month ago when it was trend to be crunk it out? Some of these big YouTube accounts, they were all crunk it out.
Yeah, all these YouTubers saying they're all crunky out, they're all going to the process, shit. And then
that was the trend.
They're buying the shirts
and doing a review.
They're paying the subscriptions to do the watch-alongs. Right? I don't care if you're all about Arsenal content. I'd rather you do a transfer show and stick to your fucking guns, right? Rather than just do a watch-along. Right?
Do you know what I would respect more, Steven?
I know they're trying to start, but I'm sorry. I know FTV, or for some reason, I know they're trying to do it because, like, their fans, they have to do it because the fans demand to have every game shown and all that. But I'm sorry, if you are backing the whole Conky Out movement and said you're going to put everything behind it, you must stop buying the merchandise. You must stop spending the money on subscription. If they're doing it via other subscription methods, then fine. But if you're paying for the subscription by Arsenal.com, right, then you're basically being a hypocrite. It's basically what you're doing. And that goes to anyone that's been doing the YouTube watch-alongs and been paying for the subscription to do it. You are basically a hypocrite. Because you've given it all this bollocks about Conky Out, but you've not stuck to it. And here's the thing as well. When I did one channel put pictures of the new kits coming out, right? The new home kit, the away kit, right? All in one post. And I said, what the fuck are you doing? You're advertising it, right? Don't buy it. If you want Conky Out, don't buy a penny. And not a penny more, right? It's time for them to go, right? And he said, well, even if we get Madison, even if we got fucking Messi, no, done. It's finished.
Yeah,
right? Don't buy anything. Otherwise, you're a fucking hypocrite. Yeah, that's it. We're out.
Did he score again?
We're out. We're out.
Wow.
We're out. You fucking absolute fucking waste. Absolute waste of space. Fucking lot of you. Jesus Christ.
Sorry about that. I know you had.
I'm not even getting that angry, to be honest, because like I'm not.
Oh, we just scored again. That's great. It's 2-1 now, Sweden. 58 minutes. Netherlands and USA is 0-0.
Arsenal versus there's Sunday. Yeah, the only reason I was going to do a watch along, possibly to the Chelsea game, which I'm not doing now because obviously the Grand Prix on, The only reason I do it is because it's going to charity. All the money that's raised via the subscription or anything, it goes to the charity. It doesn't go to the Conky's pocket. That's why I'd only do those watch-alongs. But because I'm the Tottenham game, I'm away. I'm not doing any streams, like I said. Right, and the week before I'm doing Chelsea on the Sunday, which means I'm not doing. Which means, well, there's the Grand Prix at 2:00 and the watch-alongs at 3:00, which means I will not be doing it.
Yeah, I mean, for me, even honestly, I would respect an Arsenal fan more if he told me that, listen, I'm not cronky out, so I'm gonna buy the merch and I'm gonna go to games
If you're gonna
and I'm gonna
go to,
do
if I said I want
watch-alongs.
to, if I want to do my
But
watch-along, I want
don't
to do my
tell
watch-alongs.
me
What
that you
I'm
are
saying
cronky
is,
out, and then as soon as it's fashionable to get the new shirt, then you get the new shirt. You buy the subscription, you stream it, you promote Arsenal, you promote Arsenal merch.
Say it.
Like, you cannot have it both ways, and I don't like that, because that means that you don't care about Arsenal anymore. You care about money. You care about getting more views. Yeah.
Look what I put in the private chat. He did it. He's bought it.
Yeah, but he always do it, and he says, and he said that he's not.
About Arteta out. You're moaning about this Arteta manager, right? But by the same token, if you're moaning about this manager, right? Surely you want the owners out because it's the owners that put him in there in the first place. You know, you know already, if you get rid of the owners, Arteta's job's finished. He won't stay there. Do you think Danny Week will keep him there? No way. Not with Vieira, not with Bergkamp, not with Omri there. No way. He would never stay there. That's why he's doing it. That's why he's acting like fucking Conky's bitch, right? That he's sitting there doing, oh yes, I'll do whatever. Just don't do anything to my job, please. Right? And he won't say anything against the Conkeys or anything like that, right? And he comes up with all this bullshit, and that's like Wenger 2.0 defending the Conkeys to the end of Sundays, right? Because he knows if they leave, right, his job's finished. Simple. So if that's the case, then why are you buying the shirt? Because you saw, if you get the Conkeys out, you get your manager out, which is what you want from day one.
Yeah, but at least what I will say with that guy in particular, he's always been very clear that he will always buy the merch, and he always say that he doesn't like the owners, but he's not like cronky out. He's not on that movement.
But to me, it just feels like it just feels like to me, if you don't like the owners, you want them out.
Yeah, but he said that he doesn't. What he's saying basically is that he doesn't.
Surely he wants them out though.
Yeah, but But I've spoken to him.
Then,
what he's told me anyway before is that he used to be.
If he wants them out though,
yeah, but
surely you don't want to buy the merchandise.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that what he said before to me is this: that he used to be on this cronky out movement thing. He used to protest. He used to do all of that. He then realized that they're not going.
No.
Hello? Steven's gone. I'm sure he'll be back soon. But anyway, for me, like, I just don't like it when people say that they are cronky out when it's trendy to say that it's cronky out. And then when another thing that's the opposite is trending, then they jump onto that. And then when another thing is trending, they're jumping onto that. Where's your dignity? What do you stand for? For me, I've said this. I will not buy any Arsenal shirt again until I see Arsenal do something serious. I'll give you an example. If Arsenal were to go...
I said I'm not buying any merchandise from this season onwards until the Conkeys leave.
Yeah.
Until they leave.
I haven't said that because I just don't believe I will.
Have you
I
heard
will
something
see
about the Conkeys though? About apparently
Yeah,
Conkeys are being sued.
Listen, for me, I'm gonna tell everybody as it is.
Because if it gets sued, it might be a door for Danny Week.
What I will say, yeah, this suit that is going against them, and they might lose £1 billion. They won't sell Arsenal because of they've lost £1 billion. £1 billion doesn't matter to them. All they will do is they will make sure that they get that £1 billion back from all the assets that they own. Because Arsenal as an company, as an asset for them, is worth more than a 2 billion or 3 billion. Because what they can do to use Arsenal to get money, to get loans, to do other investments means more to them with that cash. Because if they sell Arsenal and they have 3 billion, they're not going to store it in the bank. They're going to have to invest it and buy something else. And their argument is probably they can't see anything that they can buy today that is as reliable as a football team. Because Arsenal as a team, the asset itself will always increase because of the Premier League. So even if Arsenal decline and start being a mid-table team and finishing 10th or 12th or 14th, the assets of Arsenal will not go down because of the value of the Premier League keeps going up. So the share prices keep going up. And because we have so many international fans. So for them, regardless of what happened with that, nothing will change. I can promise you, they won't. It's not a money thing for them. They have money. They're not gonna sell Arsenal. And that's why for me, I'm saying it. I will not buy a shirt until I see Arsenal do something serious. If Arsenal were to go, I'll give you an example, and buy Lautaro Martinez, go and buy James Maddison, go and buy Bissouma, Max Aarons, and Onana.
Oh, if they did all that in the transfer window, then I'd consider it.
I would buy because then I would say that my club is showing ambition. They're tired of this bullshit and they want something more.
If it comes to the transfer window, I'll say this right now. I'll say this right now, and part of me is saying that but then the other half of me is still saying no, because you've said if it's unless the Cronkies leave, you're not going to change. You're not going to buy anything. So that's for me. Part of me was, Jane, come on! What? Come on! 4-3. Come on. Beautiful. Get a goal. Get a goal. Get another one. Get another one. Go. Let's go. Yeah, but like I was saying, if we get another couple of players, then I might consider it. But then to me still, for me, after what all the companies have done to the club, I want them out.
Yeah, and I want them out too.
Because they've dragged our club and our name for the dirt, made us sort of the banter club of the Premier League, right? Compared to like our rivals. So for me, no. After all you've done, I still want them out, and the only way to do that is to not give them what they want, which is what they want, which is my money. So for me, it still stands for me. For me, it still stands that no matter what happens, and it's you see it with Man United fans. Look at Man United; they've just bought Varane, they've bought Sancho, they're about to get DM as well, which means they're going to get the players they need to fight for a title.
They're not fighting for a title.
But they're showing ambition. Right?
They are showing ambition.
They are showing ambition, but the thing is, if you speak to Talk, Brit, Macy, Matt, they won't buy the shirts. They won't buy them because they want them out. Even if they win the title, they want them out. Not a penny more. And I'm sitting here saying, if you want your owners out, and Man United can do that, why can't we? Why are we all the club that sits there and talks, gives it a good fucking talking lesson about the Conkeys and how we love to moan about it, but then when it comes to actually getting down to the nitty gritty and actually doing some action, they do one protest and then that's it. They don't actually do anything else. They just submit. They just surrender defeat. Well, I'm sorry, that doesn't work to me.
For me personally,
so that's why I still wouldn't buy a shirt, even if they did buy the rest of the players that we need.
Yes, I mean,
it reminds me a lot because I like that away shirt. It really looks nice.
Which one? The yellow one?
Yeah, the yellow one really looks nice.
Oh, okay. I'm waiting for
that is one I
to
really,
see.
that one I really would want to buy.
I like the crease, but I'm not the biggest fan of the color. I saw it.
Yeah, it was a bit
the other day in the shop
see
in live. I wasn't sure about the yellow.
I did. I like the look of it. For me,
I prefer. You see the yellow that you have there, the Bruce Banana one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my kind of yellow.
Yeah, for me, I would look. For me, it would have to be. We would have had a good start to a season.
3-1 Sweden, just so you know.
Yeah, we'd have a good start. We'd have a good start this season. Like the first 10 games or the first 6 games, we've done well.
Yeah.
And we've bought all the players we needed to even probably then I would maybe even buy the shirt. Then I maybe buy a shirt.
But listen, for me, my argument
that would be a big
if. If Arsenal do a proper window,
someone clip it.
Yeah, this is my argument, or this is how I resonate. If Arsenal do a proper window, then I'll support the team. I'll even try to buy the shirt from not from Arsenal's website.
The reason I buy it from Arsenal's website is because they do long sleeve. And then the only team that, and because I haven't got much weight on, I get very cold very quickly, and plus my temperature, my liver drop, so I can't really buy it from anywhere else. So
that makes sense.
That's the only reason I buy it.
I'll buy it and I'll support the team because they've shown me ambition. But if they don't do that, I won't buy it, and that's it. I mean, if we don't buy the players that we need to buy and ship off all this deadwood, why should I put money into the club? I mean, it's our club. We can support it the way we want to support it, but Arsenal haven't done anything to get my money. So I'm not putting any money to the club, and that's why I don't have any Sky subscription anymore. I've closed everything. I won't. The shirt. This is the last shirt that I bought, and I can't see myself buying a shirt in a very long time. But the thing is, as well, I don't think we will ever see the Kroenkes sell Arsenal. I think Josh will take over. I don't know if he had kids. If he does have kids, then I can see his kid take over. If he doesn't have any kids, then maybe after that, if he gets old, he might sell it. But I cannot see the Kroenkes sell Arsenal because they have so much money. So let's say, even if we were to organize ourselves and make sure that shirt sales drops by 50%, which means that maybe in the next deal, instead of getting a 300 million, they'll get 150 million from Adidas. 150 million less for Kroenke. That doesn't mean anything to them. They will just make sure that the ticket price goes up. because they have so many other assets and so much money, it's almost impossible for us to get them to sell the club. But what we can do is to put pressure on them to buy players, to put pressure on them to invest in the club. That's what we as fans can do. And I feel that's what we are not doing enough. It's like, I'll give you an example. If Arsenal were to go and buy James Maddison now, the scenes that you would see would be like we bought prime Messi. And that would be enough. Everybody would be happy. People would be talking, oh, we're going to challenge for top 4. Forgetting that James Maddison has been playing with a better manager, with better players, and still not reach top 4. Let's not forget that.
Even if we win the league, I'm not buying the shirt. I would love it and support Ori and the team, but I'm not giving the players money no matter what they do in the window and what we do on the pitch. See, that's the
And
thing.
I respect that. And
We're
that's fair play to you, Shane. I think
Well,
that's good.
that's the end of that. We're out of that.
Sorry, I told you it's not too late to jump on the Sweden train, man. You're welcome.
Off. I might do a semi-final one.
Oh, you have to do it.
I got because I got a lot of views from the Japan game.
Yeah.
It went from about 130 to about 400 very, very quickly. For some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but
probably a few Japanese people.
Maybe, but I forgot to put monetization on it. But when I checked, put the monetization on it. When I put the monetization on it, it was only about 130 odd. It wasn't 400. I know it wasn't 400.
Yeah.
And then when I checked it after, it was about 400. So I did probably got something from it. So,
yeah.
But yeah, 4-time in the end. We lose 4-3 in extra time. We were just poor. We weren't. We let them have too much of the ball, too much respect, and didn't utilize the pitch or the ball very well at all. And playing like that, we deserved to go out. To be honest, so that was the end of that. So we thought we'd have to focus on something else in the Olympics. If you want us to continue doing like the rest of the games, because I'm not going to do the other ones because they're all started now. Then by all means, let us know and I'll see if I can get hold of the stream to show it. If there's anything other in the Olympics you want me to cover, be sure to leave a comment in the video underneath to see if that's what you want to see, because I'm willing to do that. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm sure I'm gonna have to come back to us in a minute and talk about sorting out this green screen and shit. So we have to sort that out at some point. But yeah, big up talk. But anyway,
and
thanks
also,
for coming on, man.
Steven, if you need me to do anything, like any stream on the channel for you on the weekend where you go, just let me know.
Yeah, definitely. I will definitely let you know. I mean, I think we'll definitely be doing the watch-alongs again because I think I did a poll about to the members because the members poll streams, the polls will be about what certain things they want to see on the channel, so they get a sort of a say of what they want. Especially because as our members, they're there for they're there for the entire because they're members of the channel, they get to have their say on what they want to see. And when I suggested about doing watch-alongs for every Arsenal game, or just for most of them, they did say they wanted to see every game still. So we will go with that for now. If it is just as shit, then I will just say no. And just do it for the big games. But yeah, but like I said, thanks for coming a member. And if you want to do the same, hit the join button below. Like I said, if you're a warrior and above, you get. Let me just go through some of the perks you get for being a member. There's still other stuff with the member stuff I need to sort out. To be honest. All right. Plus, also get people to, if you can, we're 27 away from 1.1K. So if you could get us there, it would really, really help us out. It really would. So please, please, please do subscribe if you're new. Do subscribe if you're new. As it really does help us out.
Yeah, 100%.
Some membership. So yeah, let me have a look at the. Hang on, look at a video would be a good idea because then I can show you. Right. So stick a like on that already. Join. Let me just share this bit quickly. So yeah, so here you go. Is the membership. If you click the join button, this comes up. Oh.
Yeah.
Then you've got 3 choices here. So right, you'll get this members shout out. This perk will include a special shout out at the start of each live stream. Priority comments. Yeah, your comments take priority over regular viewers in the live chat. If you do want to, if I haven't done the shout out at the start of the stream, and you are a member, just let us know. Then I will. I'll make sure to do it at some point during the stream because I can easily forget. So obviously, second level warrior, you get all the previous perks as well, but you also get members only live streams, members only polls, which will just include polls about the channel and what you want to see, early access to new videos as well. So if you want like all the highlight videos that we do from the watch-alongs, there will be members only first, and you get to see them first before anyone else. I'm trying to do another video about the whole Hamilton Verstappen incident. But it was kept like blocking me for copyright for some reason. But so I'm having to readjust. I have to readjust it just again, one more time. I think I have to readjust one more video because I've played it too long. Once I readjust that again, it should be okay. Yeah. So, yeah, hopefully it'll work this time. So, but yeah, then there's Featley Legend, which includes all obviously the last perks, and basically legend status means you can go on members only chat rooms, which is literal. If we get enough members, we will be putting a special group chat on Twitter for members only, and also connecting on social media via myself, which will be via the SFeatleyTV at SFeatleyTV, not SFeatley. So that's my personal one, but the channel will follow you back if you connect with us. So yeah, great perks to go with it. As I should be able to get back in touch with, if I get back in touch with CLDF again, to see where they got to about these perks and what they can offer us. They should, if you spend like 4 months as a warrior, or what, $8.99, which is £9, so that's, or 2 or 3 months as a legend status, you will get either like a t-shirt that's worth 20 quid via the charity. So you get a CLDF shirt or something. So just like, yeah, certain merchandise. So, but yeah, anyway, we'll leave it there. Do hit the like button, subscribe button, share button, hit the join button, and we'll see you later on at 6 p.m. for the Checker Flag show, which will be a great, interesting news patch show. So until then, take care. Bye bye.
Pick up everybody.